fan memes of politicians.
It
Which is
was
like,
sorry, hold on.
how does that work? How does that not like how that? I'm serious. I saw that this morning. It wasn't this morning. I saw like in the morning, like a few weeks ago. I was like, huh?
By the way, howdy, welcome to Burning the Night. Let's burn up the night. Sorry. I didn't move the screen, I'm sorry. That's the way to start.
That's wild.
That's the way to start.
That is a way to start.
There are ads, don't worry, they didn't hear you.
Oh, bruh.
Don't worry. Yeah, we'll give a hot minute for the ads real quick.
Did it actually just jump right in the ad? That's wild.
I don't ever know when it does and when it doesn't. I need to set that up properly because it always has issues when it comes to it. I don't control the ads. Anyways, welcome to Burning It. Let's burn up the night. As always, I'm Prometheus, also known as JJ Star, also known as Prom, and here we were here with the Blitz of the Gita. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Oh. Nope.
I can't leave again. We're not doing this stuff. Nope. Don't make me get out the chains. I swear, I will bring out the chains.
Hey, yo.
Not those kind of chains. The ones that I got tied to a rock with.
Hey, yo.
Okay, I'd like to explain that. First of all, it was not kinky.
I don't know. Somehow everything can be made kinky somehow nowadays. Did you?
I don't think Zeus was into it. I'm gonna be real. He got a bird to eat my guts.
Oh, that's
wild. Actually, that could be a kink.
Yeah, I was gonna say like literally anything and everything can somehow be a kink in some fucking way. It's just wild, dude.
I don't like it. I wanna be real. Zeus is kind of a butt.
Aren't all the Greek gods a butt? Somehow, like they're all just they've done something that's dumb.
I mean, I did too, but like
I think Achilles is fine. I mean, like his one weakness is his Achilles. So I mean, other than that, he can just run.
I mean, he wasn't a god though; he was immortal.
True.
But
wasn't he like indestructible?
Except for his heel, yeah.
Yeah, except for his Achilles heel. Yeah, that's crazy. He's like, let me make my child immortal and indestructible by dipping him in this river of like holy water, but grab him by the ankle. So somehow that's the one thing. Like, how does the water not pass through the hand? Like, you just didn't put it in. So it's not an Achilles heel; it's his whole foot.
I think.
You mean tell me if I shoot his foot, it's like a headshot, like in video games?
It really wasn't a river of water. It was more of a. I think it's a river of souls.
What did he get dipped into?
The River of Styx.
I'm curious now. I'm gonna look it up. A river of... Wait, what?
Yeah, it's part of Tartarus. Yeah. Like STYX.
What river was he? Oh yeah, it literally was called. Okay, it literally just called a river of Styx.
Yep.
It's not like spelled like it's not spelled like Styx, like STICK.
Yeah, no.
It's literally STYX.
Yeah.
By his mother to make him invulnerable. The event how did it not get on his ankle? That's weird. She had like the grip of a gorilla.
I would assume
or she just didn't like from so it's either the strength of a gorilla to keep all water out. It it was that like her hands are just hydrophobic.
I don't know.
Where water just repels off of it. That or she just from ankle down up to his like foot, because I guess he's upside down when he got dipped in. So it's like, okay, so if I shoot his foot, he'll die. Gotcha.
Yeah, I mean, like, how did her hands not become immortal if that's the case?
That's what I'm saying. Like, her hands were immortal. Her body is like in the ground somewhere in the world, but her hands are still intact.
Yeah. Just imagine it's like a skeleton, but there's like that was weird. There's like a skeleton, but the flesh is like the hands in particular are just still fleshy.
Yeah, there's a photo from the Britannia website I'm looking at here, and it's an artwork depicting what happened, and dude, it's wild. It's just the baby face first into the water, like it's just being their face held in. Where's the money, Lebowski? What?
Anyways, would you like to introduce yourself?
I'm terrible at introducing myself. But hi, everyone. My name is Buzzgita. I'm a alligator VTuber. I do a variety of games. May it be on either desktop here or in VR. You can catch me here on Twitch throughout the week, or on YouTube, or TikTok, or Twitter, or Blue Sky, or literally anywhere. I'm literally everywhere. Trying my best.
We tagged you everywhere. Sorry, go ahead. We tagged you everywhere.
That's crazy.
On Twitch, on YouTube, on Blue Sky, on Twitter. We have tagged.
I need to get back into. I actually uploaded a video today. I spent the day working on it. So it was over the recent Helldivers glitch that came out with the update the other day. Have you played Helldivers?
I have actually not, mostly because I just haven't gotten around to downloading it. I do have a PlayStation, I just don't own the game.
Oh. I mean, it's on PC as well.
Yeah.
You don't need a PlayStation account to like play it, so.
Oh wait, you don't actually?
No, you don't. After the whole controversy of it happening, Sony actually backed down. Because it was a PR disaster for them. So instead of being stubborn as they like to, they actually backed off.
That is
allowing Arrowhead to actually do what they need to do to fix the game. Yeah, I know. Like, don't mess with gamers or redditors, especially redditors. Oh God. Yeah, no, it was like I think the whole boy concept was sparked on Reddit. So, dude, Reddit's scary.
I mean, I'm on Reddit. I was born of the
you're a Reddit girl.
I was born.
Oh, you're one of those Reddit girls.
Yeah.
Hey, yo.
I follow a few select subs, but I don't want to save them because then we get a lot of weird people coming in. I mean, it is true, sadly. It is really a thing. Yeah.
I always say Reddit's scary because there is a whole thing where, was it they helped the Russian military track down a terrorist organization? That's like one of the many crazy things they did.
I mean, 4chan does weird. That too.
Oh yeah, 4chan's shut down, isn't it?
Steel__commander plus join the Cinder army.
Probably.
Do you have a paper?
I'm not.
Hold on, I'm sorry. I gotta do this now. Oh wait, hey, Bart, no, you're not supposed to disappear. Sorry, the bar has a mind of its own.
00234 said hi guys, Poyo.
Sorry. My ma decided to make the boobs huge.
I see that. I can see that.
Sun Naruto 5 said Jesus crust.
Oh my gosh.
234 said XD bar was like I am out
I
here.
was on the chat. Not Son Naruto over here. Just Jesus Christ.
Yep, I can hear them too. I got Cinder hearing. Which means I hear chat.
That's amazing.
Not the other Cinder. We don't talk about the other Cinder.
Oh gosh. I'm not the greatest when it comes to promoting myself. I don't like doing it at times. I feel uncomfortable with it. And that's like I feel uncomfortable because I feel like I'm being
said, well, that's a first impression.
What's the word?
Oh, I might have to turn off TTS for this.
I don't know. Oh, does it actually have TTS? Hold on, I need to turn up your
I can hear it way too well. That's kind of the terrifying part.
Jeez.
But we are staying mostly on this scene. Oh, also Blitza gets it's a U. The cheese.
I typed that because I wanted to hear the TTS.
Oh, you want to hear the TTS? I turned it on last night. Everybody walked away after hearing it. Are you sure about this? Are you sure about this?
Sure, I want to hear this. Let me get a crack at it. I want to hear a crack at this.
Let's see.
Yeah, to me.
Where's the application capture? So what it does is it just hears my fucking browser. Shit, how did I turn that off last night? Let's see. Twitch trigger, edit trigger, add the Twitch trigger. We are getting way off track, but I'm just gonna go with it. Oh wait, hold on. Did it save? Yeah, it saved. Cool. Save that. Let's see.
Prometheus _
Also, I
BT
will
said
say
A.
the redeem. I did not expect it, but you know. Oh, I hear it.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's actually cool. Oh my god.
You know,
I was gonna say that it is it was unexpected, but and one that's not unwelcomed.
welcome to the
Good job, Chad. Oh. Bye.
This is what I get for being heated. Let's see.
I mean, I'm not. I mostly say like I don't like promoting because I don't know really what to say half the time. Oh. What eats us? Shut up, Snow!
Elitist.
Look. I will say this. You know, nothing like nothing like a good pair to have whenever you want to just crash out after a long day of work. You know.
Sleep.
You know what I mean?
Yep. I hide most of it behind the counter because I'm just like my feet, I have to hide them. You know what they do with their feet, right? They sell them on the black market under Feet Finder.
Oh my gosh. I have a friend, Foofy. She, I popped in one of her streams. I didn't know she had a toggle for this. She straight up just like out of nowhere kicked her feet up on the desk. I was like, what? When was this a thing? When did you get a feet toggle? That's a thing. I didn't know you could have that. What the hell?
Have you seen the lean ones where they like move in onto the screen and they just kind of bend over you?
Yeah, I kind of actually wanted to get that set up for this model originally, but the artist and rigger that made my model doesn't know how to do that yet. So, because it's one of those more like it's not something that's like been around for a while, a long time. It's pretty new. It's a pretty new thing that models can do as of recently. So he didn't know how to do it, but it's something that they'll be able to learn how to do later on. It's something that they want to learn now because I brought it up to them. So, me.
So, now it is time for what was that? Okay, my Twitch alerts are broken. I'm gonna fix that in a bit. Oh, okay. Thank you for the subscription with Prime. Rawr! I didn't get Where's my visual for that, actually?
There you go.
I'll question that later. I'm gonna fix the overlays later. Anyways, so it is now time to ask you a series of questions. All of them are pretty simplistic, I'm gonna be real, but the first question is always the most shocking.
Oh?
I gotta ask you, since you're an alligator VTuber, this, I have to ask you, you gotta be serious about this answer. What are your thoughts on furries?
I oddly was expecting you to say something like, is your tail edible or something. I was about to be like, oh, for the love of God. What are my thoughts on furries, though? Oh my gosh. That's not a bad one. Honestly, it's like the Costco hot dog. I could take it or leave it.
I see.
But no, be serious talk. I mean, it's a community that is, quite diverse, quite large. It is something that is very much like you can find someone that's part of that community pretty much everywhere. You just got thrown away. Oh no, you changed spots. I was gonna say, did you get tossed away? What just happened? I just see you go flying off.
I flew to the next dimension. Now I'm bunny.
Bang. Cute.
Let's see. So
well, no, I mean they're a community that's everywhere. They're like it's just like any community. They're of all walks of life. They are. Oh, there you are on my end now. You actually popped up. I was looking at your screen.
Oh, hold on. There we go. Kill the text-to-speech for a minute. I can hear everybody.
The TTS thing is worth using?
It works sometimes when you're playing a game. When you're talking to someone and you hear the TTS and it's so loud that you can't hear anything else, it kind of terrifies you.
Oh, fair. I mean, it could also just be annoying.
Very
trying to hurt either other person. Yeah, that's fair.
But Florida furries. What are your thoughts on Florida furries?
Florida furries?
I don't know.
I've never met them before. I've never heard anything about Florida furries. I feel like they're just like the rest of the people around in Florida, where you just deal like the Florida man thing, where it's just local man gets drunk, thrown out of a bar, breaks in a zoo, steals alligator, is in a high-speed chase with cops just to go back to bar and throw alligator on top of roof. You know, I kind of expect furries to do kind of the crazy same things, I guess, for Florida furries. I don't know, man. I don't expect all of them to be like some form of reptilians, like furry down there either. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of them that are just like,
we'll come back here. I swear this is not intentional. We're having technical difficulties.
There you go. I got it back. Yeah, you're good. Nah. There you go, man.
I got a red bar on my Twitch. Oh.
You have a limited time to earn exclusive emotes. Oh.
Wow. Wait. Thank you for the hype train. Wow. I'm terrified now. Sorry, let's get back to the questions.
Majority. If you put all of the technical geniuses of like the internet on a plane. What was it? Wait, chat. What was it again? It was like if you put all like the technical all the ITs on a single plane and that plane crashes, there goes our entire IT department of the United States because they're all furries.
God, that'd be terrifying. Imagine the entire.
They're all
like the government websites kind of suck already. Imagine just having them all pop off at the same moment.
That train needs to be bigger. I mean, there's many things that need to be bigger. I feel like here. I don't know, chat. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Okay, hold on. I got this.
What? No. Oh.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
Okay. You know what? No, I'm not doing this. You go to the top. There we go. Welcome to the Cinder Army. Anyways, so like I was asking, so we know that you are kind of there and here with the furries, but
me.
Thank you for the what was that? Oh, thank you for the gift subs, rawr.
Still hit you with 5,000 bits. No, with the 5 gifted subs.
I see it now. Yeah. Still Commander's 5,000 share. Thank you very much. Right. So what inspired your current model, by the way?
Honestly, it was a series of just, design changes and like alterations. I got inspired by, and of course it's all spanned from PR chat. Going through, I originally was gonna be a harpy at first.
I see.
So originally I was gonna be a harpy VTuber, but I didn't feel like it really fit for me. I didn't feel like it was something that really was me, or I could really be expressive of myself. So I started experimenting, and I found the Tomini avatar. Tomini is a character from Arknights, and by me saying it now, you can probably see some of the similarities, of course, especially by the hair. Which is something that like I've been trying to like have my own style of it, but keep a similar like my own type of style, but also like kind of a similar thing in ways. I like the whole like hair kind of like in this way. I like it not long, but not short. I like it dirty, but kind of look like I just kind of quickly cleaned up after getting out of bed type of hairstyle.
I get you.
So, which is also funny. I have a photo when I was 3 years old. I had hair just like this. Yeah, no, I was going through photos with my mom one day, and I came across it. I was like, what? I was like, why is my hair so long? My mom wanted me to have long hair, and my dad did not like it. So my dad would always have my hair like cut short all the time. And then me coming around to being like 18, 19, you know, I start working. I'm driving my own car and stuff. Yeah, no, I started growing my hair out. He does not. He started to argue with me on that one. Yeah, no, I won the argument.
Fair. Yeah, like I have the same kind of hair in real life right now as my model.
Oh, that's cool.
I can't get the furry spike off to the side though, because like you can only do that with like. It's kind of weird. You probably have to do it with gel, but otherwise
it would be with gel. I recommend try wax. Try the wax stuff. I used to use wax, not gel, because gel does like it can damage your hair.
Oh.
And it causes like splitting. So try wax. Wax is actually a lot better. And your hair is still soft. It keeps its form. It lasts until you wash off. It's easier to wash off than gel. And it's softer. Your hair is a lot softer than using the gel. The gel will make your hair like really hard. So the wax is better. You can find them either in like the hair, you know, where like the hair style and stuff is at like a store, or you could ask like your hairstylist about it, and he or she will point it out to you. They'll usually carry it there.
Wait, then you can't use it as a weapon.
Wait.
Just imagine.
Oh my god!
You're like stab.
No!
I mean, like, I have more than one weapon, but, like, you know, just imagine, like, running up to somebody and just... Right in the face.
I have a weapon, too.
Oh, yay! You wanna go rob a bank?
Yeah!
Yeah! Oh, wait, hold on.
You come in with fireballs, me over here with a 240.
Yeah! Wait, I'm
my
not.
god.
I'm taking it with me.
Oh my god.
I love this option for YouTube Studio because you can just do this. It.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, let me put you down so you're not attached to my arm. Put you at a weird angle.
Yeah, I had a friend get attacked. Like, when I debuted this model, I had a few people join in on using the multiplayer on VTube Studio. And we were playing some games. I was trying to put everyone around properly so we can have some people like, you know, in a good spot. And one of my friends kept getting locked onto my models. But every time I try to move my model, they'll move with me. So I'm like, God damn it.
I never understand the range. Sometimes you can be like, let's say I put you like right over here. I somehow attached to you and I'm not sure how. Like it's not one little bit that I attach it to. There.
Oh my gosh. Thank you everyone for the hype train.
Thank you. We need it. We're gonna use it to honestly it pays for some of my food, I'm sorry.
Is Twitch like your main form of like income, or like a content creation is, or
I'm sorry.
I want to ask because I know some people that actually do have that as like their main form of like income.
I mean, it's
that's
secondary.
perfectly fine.
It's secondary. I want to one day just do content creation, but like currently it's not you know, affordable enough to do so.
I mean, Twitch for me and content creation as a whole is a hobby, or I like to keep it as a hobby, but it is also a very large like part of my income for daily life. It really supports me a lot, and it makes it possible for me to do a lot of the projects I have that go on in the stuff I do and for my community and everything. It's everyone's dream one day to be able to come out and one day state that that content creation will be their like primary job going forward, that they have left the current job that they are at to pursue this, as it has become something that they can comfortably live off of, which is a good thing, you know?
Yeah.
Everyone wants to do that. It takes a lot of hard work, a lot of determination, and a lot of commitment.
Yeah.
So.
And like sometimes it's, you know, you gotta either like edit your own videos, you gotta get someone to edit it for you. Then you gotta be like constantly streaming or doing stuff on YouTube. Just as well.
People say like, oh, try multi-streaming, it helps. No, it doesn't. Multi-streaming does not help. I have spoken to a lot of people. And I've learned a lot, honestly, from a lot of them. You know, when I was at TwitchCon, I spoke with both Shy Lily and it's not like I'm freaking starting to like brag about it every time I talk about this, but it's honestly something like I learned from them. You know, I learned something from them, and it's like it's something that like I didn't know, I didn't understand at the time, but after they told me, I sat there and thought about it. I was like, you know what, they're right, and they've been doing it for a long time. So Shy Lily and Pirate Software, I ran into them. I got to speak with them for a little bit on things. I asked them some questions and they gave me some decent answers. Pirate Software, like I met his mod team, and they answered a lot of questions that I had about all this. And like, yeah, you said like you gotta find an editor and stuff like that. Like, his team were all voluntary. You know, sometimes stuff like this, it's not a one-man army. You can get lucky and like blow up on here, on this platform, on YouTube, on Twitter. Like you could just, you know, one day you post like one thing and then that's what gets you going in the content creation, and it makes things easy for you. Right. Others, for like software, it was like a team of like 30 people. Him and like his whole mod team of like 30 plus people. It was all voluntary too.
That's a lot.
And
of people.
because of, yeah, it is a lot. And they all dedicated time towards it. They all pitched in and volunteered to do it, even if they knew that they might not get anything out of it. But if it meant like helping out towards something that could, you know, become something greater or out over time, you know, they pitched in for it. And which is why he does that. He does so much for his mod team now. They helped him. They helped him so much to get where he's now that he straight up made it so his mod team like can do this as like an actual job that like provides like income for them. It, you know, actual benefits, like, you know, that actually it's like you will get from a normal job, which is crazy. So from all of them, like I learned it's like it's not a one-man army thing. It's a team effort, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I got Paper and Absalon right now. They're really the only people I got right now. Paper, I sent him a shirt one time, but I still need to send him a mod shirt at some point. So I'm gonna keep that on the download. I still need to send someone a lightsaber actually. So like every little like sub and stuff like that helps, but like where was I going with this? Brain, OCD, ADHD. Yeah, no.
We kind of deviated off on like what you were asking me, and then we ended up like talking about this, and I was just like, you know, it's a team effort thing, and it's just like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I was just
No, I think it's all great. Yeah, no, I've met quite a few VTubers so far. Many of them, my brain fried, I'm sorry.
You're good.
What I was trying to say is, thank you for the 10 bits. We got...
I pinged my community about being here, so they're just spoiling you right now. Good job, guys.
Thank you very much. In regards to it, I put up the VODs on my YouTube channel, so that's the only time I use the real-time multiple port output for like YouTube and Twitch. That's why both streams are up at the same time. But I cannot reliably talk to the YouTube chat. Answer me, does Oblivion good? Is Obsidian great to eat? Oh, apparently James is back. I'm sorry. I don't know if it's great to eat. Yeah, it's never really there for like anything else because the most of the Twitch chat is over here. Also, I'm gonna drink this water.
Just cover your hair in plastic so you can weaponize it. Good job, Cringe.
Also, I agree with this.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, make your body a weapon like Shantae. Who are your favorite content creators? I'd just like to ask.
Chibi, Nags, Zen, Heavenly, Smitty, and Russian Badger.
Fair enough.
How about you?
Actually, for me, I gotta say, I've recently fallen in love with, not love isn't like love, but like, you know, the guy, I used to like, Taco, but I don't want to talk about him too much because he's in hot water right now for some reason, and I don't know why.
If I could control my arms, I would raise them in the air and be like, everyone's in hot water right now. Apparently there's something thing with Doki Bird now, too. I'm like, you know what? It's just like, everyone is gonna have some kind of hot water for them at some point for something. It's just wild.
It's inevitable.
Hearing this, and it's like, it seems like to be an inevitable thing. And it's just like reality situation. Some people like you'll find out like some people will go out like end up doing something that is not okay in society. I feel like at this point it's kind of weird. I don't want to say that everyone does that, but I mean like it started to seem like it. It's just like, bruh,
I mean,
come on.
Yeah, I mean you can't stop them from doing anything like that. They kind of do it on their own.
Yeah, and then there's Queso. Literally, just he does. There's no way anyone can get anything at all on him. He straight up is just like a genuinely cool and nice dude.
I feel like if anything, he gets more flack than what he deserves. I'm gonna be real.
Oh no, it's just everyone calling him fat. That's about it. And he just plays with it. He plays along with it. He just entertains the crowd with it. He doesn't like actually take it personal. He just plays along with it, and it's amazing that he does that.
I mean, I get called a hag by one person. I perfectly understand it. It's very insane.
Wait, what happened?
Oh, I'm like 23 in terms of like ages in my body. But never mind. It's hard to explain, but essentially I'm called a hag by one community member.
That's wild. Oh, that's what I'm just trying to mess with you. That sounds like, I'm 25 and I get people call me old or a baby. I'm like, bruh, I don't know anymore. My age is Gator. That's it. I'm just Gator.
What's your gender? Ah, yes.
Gator.
But
going back to things, the question you asked earlier, because we deviated off of that. Which apologies for that. I don't mean to. I kind of just spin off into other like things, ADHD brain, fine. I guess, or something.
Perfectly fine.
No, the design, I found that character, I found the model, and I fell in love with it. But I didn't want to just be using that, so I began designing my own character. I had help, of course, with it. Little Sis helped me with it. With creating the concept art, took the concept art, made an avatar out of it, and over time just kept evolving, changing, making like the different changes to it until I think last year I decided to actually change my entire design for the most part. I wasn't running this type of outfit before or scales and everything, and I ended up like redesigning the hairstyle, redesigning the outfit, decided to add scales and everything. And honestly, I'm much more comfortable and happier with the how everything has turned out with it now. Mm-hmm. So it's been a 4-year character development and creation of what I have now.
So wait, so your sister made it technically, and you modified it?
So I sat with her and like we sketched it out. She helped me create, because I'm not a good artist. She is. She created the first actual like concept art for it, which I can send you that if you want to see it.
Sure.
I still have it. She helped me with that, and then from there I went and got a character sheet made from it and everything. And then I went ahead with another friend of mine and started making the 3D model of it for VR. A lot of it was just custom made for the longest time. And it all was in an effort to try to be as unique as possible, but also have my own like this definitive like design and characteristics that made me pop out. I always wanted to be just different. I wanted to pop out. I didn't want to be a cat. I didn't want to be a fox. I didn't want to be a rabbit. I didn't want to be a dragon. I wanted to be different. You know, unique.
So wait, hold on. Where's this design? You said you would send it out. I'm kind of confused.
Yeah, I'm looking for it right now. I'm looking for the original. Yeah, here it is.
Oh.
Right.
Oh.
That is the original concept art that we drew. I came up with the idea with the alpha and stuff, and she drew a basic concept art, and that's it.
It kind of looks like a, you know, your hair. So the Hoge kind of looks like a horn in this image.
God dang it! I never even noticed that until you said that now.
All body parts used as weapons. Stab.
You mean to tell me my tail's a weapon? I could just like plop it on someone's face and suffocate them?
Well, I mean that. I was not gonna suggest that. You could just slap them. You know, unless they're into that. I feel like that's the only time that would be like applicable.
I mean, you could smother them with what you got packing over there, and but it could be used as a weapon. But I'm pretty sure they would enjoy that too. So there's no winning in this situation.
No. Honestly, when I find the weird ears, I always kind of want to touch people's ears because sometimes they can be fluffy. I don't know. Like, it has nothing to do with that prior comment. I just had to say it.
You just want to touch my ears?
Yes.
Oh my.
I'm sorry. In any case. So I must ask you, what is your greatest fear?
Honestly, failing. Oh, and why did you disappear when I said that? Oh my god.
Oh, I'm not sure where to go with this one. Hold on.
You asked me what my greatest fear is. My greatest fear is just straight up just failing.
Okay. Let's see.
Yeah.
So, you're alone at a supermarket. And...
Oh, I thought you wanted me to, like, explain in, like, as to, like, why. Or something like that, but okay.
Well, no. We don't need to know why you... Well, actually, go ahead and actually tell us. That would probably be better.
Like, a crazy man in chat is like, damn, that is real.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, there's no jokes about it. I'm gonna be real. It's kind of sad.
I mean, it's a large tail as weapon. Brew, I'll make you find out about that later. But no, I say that because it's just like all I've really wanted to do with all of this is, and it's with like anything in life, like you want to feel successful, like you've achieved something, some goal that you've achieved in life that you've set for yourself, and you made it. You've accomplished what you've been seeking to do in your entire life. With this, my biggest fear when it comes to all of it is, failing to reach something that so many people have like said that I could do, that I have the potential for, that they want to see me succeed and reach that goal, And my biggest fear is letting everyone down and failing that,
I mean,
so
it's understandable. Like, failing to meet expectations of not only yourself but others, kind of, it hurts sometimes, generally.
Yeah. So it can really be something that rattles me thinking about. So, yeah, that's my biggest fear. I'm sorry if you were expecting me to see something like roller coasters or spiders.
No, it's understandable. Oh, by the way, this is a weird side note. Normally I don't say it like this, but what is your long-term goal on just about every platform you're on?
Honestly,
or like
just to create something that people would remember and enjoy long after I've quit doing this. One of the channels I used to watch was the Creatures Hub. Basically a channel created with a plethora of like YouTubers that all came together to create essentially a group gaming channel. And long after it's ended, they had all their videos from the years up there, and it still exists. It's still something people go and watch and remember. So I want to be able to create something like that.
Fair enough.
Something that people enjoy, they love watching, and it's something that they'll continue to watch, and new people will come to watch even after it's over.
So, are you thinking like a VTuber hub or something like that? Under those lines?
I mean, that'd be cool to be a part of. I'd actually be really cool to like be a part of, is like something like that. I feel like we have something like that nowadays. It's not so much a hub, but you have like groups like Ninja-Sanji, Hololive, Shoujo. So they essentially create something like that. It's just everyone has their own individual channel that they work on instead of one massive one they all work together in. But they have an organization they all work together in. So
I mean,
it's kind of similar, but not exactly the same.
Like that, I feel like with Hololive and just about Nichi-Sanji and any other of those corporate kind of VTuber groups, there's always a chance that most of the content that someone makes can potentially just be deleted from existence. Like
it depends on like the policies and stuff and what they have to deal with them there. It comes down to like, I feel like image and stuff that the company wants to have. It's the best interest for them and their stock shareholders and stuff. Business is always going to be something that seems to be more detrimental to the the star than it is to the company, which sucks. But I mean, I feel like the best one is VShojo, because VShojo is like, they help the talents, but they still have the talents to go do what the hell they want.
Oh yeah.
So,
well, I mean,
Melody with her, her thing on the blue Twitch, if you know what I'm referring to. She was just, if you remember that clip of her coming back from exercise,
I have not seen that clip, but now I'm slightly.
Oh my god! I gotta send you it. You have to watch it. It's amazing because Iron Mouse just fucking died.
I have so many questions, but
Here, while you ask me the next question, I'll find you the link.
So, this one's gonna be a hard one. So you're at the supermarket. You're currently looking for the cheese aisle. You got like a call from somebody and they ordered like bucket loads of cheese. You're not sure what they're doing with it. You're just kind of going along with it. So you're in that back cheese aisle and then suddenly there's somebody out, the paparazzi. I don't know why you have a paparazzi following you, but they've come for you. They've come for you and your entire they're gonna just criminate you with fake allegations of stealing cheese from the supermarket. So to your left is an empty aisle of milk, because I went in there and I kind of already drank. Hey Benos, yeah, get out of here. Anyways, I already drank it all. And on your right is an entire aisle of cheese. What type of cheese would you use to defend yourself, and how would you use it?
I'd use the powder Parmesan and use it like pocket sand. Surprise Pakistan!
Get like an entire like fucking tub of Parmesan, just like the shredded Parmesan, and you're just like
yeah, like the fucking powder shit just splash in their face.
I feel like I'd be
like a big ass wheel of cheese, use it to roll it at them like they're a bunch of like bowling pins.
Why do I imagine you kind of like like when you got like what is it? It's where the one person's kind of like rolling on the wheel. Like like log roll, the log kind of running.
Oh, like the log rolling.
But with cheese, God. And you just kind of like running into them.
On the wheel, like the big ass wheel of cheese. That'd be hilarious.
I don't know. Is that even possible? I don't know if it supports like normal people weight. Just because like if you're
I think it can because it's like a solid block of cheese. So
I could that sounds like terrifying. That sounds like Florida man behavior. I'm gonna be real.
Oh my gosh.
Just a headline.
Also, I love Oh, sorry, go on.
No, you go on.
Oh, I was gonna say I love the dress. By the way, you're making me I'm kind of jealous over here. It's like I kind of want to be like I don't have the money for this right now because I just got this model made. But I'm like I kind of want to like after this message my model maker and be like I want another outfit.
Oh, you mean the skirt?
Oh, the whole outfit in general. I'm really like impressed by it. It's really nice. I like it a lot.
I'm gonna be real. It's not even the full part of the outfit.
Oh, oh, that's cute.
I don't know. I like the hoodie. I have hidden it behind the
comfy. It looks really comfy. Like one of those. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, my next model. I don't think it'll have the dragon hoodie, but it's gonna have other stuff. I don't want to brag about it though, even though it's not very braggable.
What do you mean? What was it? What you got?
We're doing I'm gonna have like actually I can just send you it. It's somewhat similar but not really. There's a few differences. Let's see. Maybe I'll send it to you later because we are short on time.
Aw.
I will send it to you though. Don't get me wrong.
Okay.
So I'm gonna ask you a flurry of questions. Oh.
Okay. Oh, I was gonna say. I mean, if you want to take, if it's gonna end up like, so we're not rushed. If it's gonna end up being more than an hour, I mean, like, I'm fine with it if it extends past that. I know I was told like an hour, but I'm fine if it goes longer.
Oh no, it's all good.
Okay.
It's not me. It's something I accidentally did. Community event. That was kind of run on the server. I don't think anybody's gonna come out. Like, I don't know yet, though.
I don't say that. I'll just be optimistic with everything. I had a community event yesterday. A few people showed up. All of us will always be like, I wish there was more that showed up. I'm like, hey, people show up. People show up. I mean, it's something that's like something that just you gotta work with.
Fair enough.
So it's gonna be more positive on it.
Anyways, so I must ask you a series of flurry of questions. So,
the cheese.
Do you have lore?
Yes and no. I had lore, but never really went back and redid it when I did the whole redesign and everything. So kind of don't have lore anymore. Would like to create lore, but I mean that's something I need to like kind of spend a while thinking, brainstorming, and developing on my own for it. So I did before, not anymore now. For now, at least.
Then I gotta ask you, what inspired you to start streaming in the first place?
Honestly, content creation was something that I always wanted to try and do for a long time. It was something that like as everyone is always inspired to by their favorite YouTuber when they like start watching on YouTube for the first time. They're like, oh, I want to do this. It'd be awesome to do. And so I was like one of those kids. Honestly, it was something I also love that everyone is still focused on cheese in chat. Cheese scented Febreze. I would fucking hate that.
No, that'd be disgusting.
You know what? For your birthday, I'm gonna send you. I'm gonna Venmo you a scented candle. And it's gonna be the fart one.
I'm gonna pull out the can cheese.
canned cheese. Oh my gosh.
Hmm.
And going back to it, I mean, content creation was something I've always wanted to do, but I couldn't really find the time to do it or the ability to really do it. It was actually something I wasn't planning on doing around the time that I started. I only got started with it all because a friend suggested I try. Because I would sit in Discord servers and be playing games, and people would be sitting there watching, and be impressed by my skills in the games. They'd be like, "Do you like make content from this? Do you stream it?" I'm like, "No." Like, "You should." I'm like, I don't know. So I ended up trying, and honestly, I started really liking it. But my passion for it didn't really spark up until I want to say halfway through it all, honestly. Halfway through the time I've been going at it this year. Because my passion really wasn't there. I was kind of just doing it just to do it and just having fun here and there. But my passion for it all really sparked whenever I really started building a community and creating the thing I have now. And so mainly my main driver that sparks me to really be doing this and be super creative with it all is my community, because they support me so much. So I want to be able to give them like my everything and do the best I can for it all. You know, it's they're the reason why I still go at it and inspire me to pursue it to the fullest. And that's why I have so much fun with it all.
Fair enough. Let's see. Sorry, I am. My brain hurts.
Sorry if I'm hitting you with a lot of stuff.
No, my brain is just trying to multi-process.
You're fine.
But I gotta ask you, if you could make any bit of merchandise for your fan base, I actually have to ask, do you have merch already?
I do not.
Okay.
I want to. I really want to. But I'm holding off on it until I reach the goal that I set for myself before I do that.
No.
And that is I want to hit partnered on here before I start making merch. That's what I'm trying to do. You know, we're slowly getting at it. It's been a process, but we all grow at different speeds. So, the day I hit that, it's the day I started looking into getting merch made. And honestly, the first thing I want to do for like merch is straight up just get like a body pillow made.
Honestly, the body pillow answer always kind of is like, well, you just want to do a body pillow? You don't want to add something to it?
I mean, there will be, body pillow is one thing. Mouse pads, desk standees, you know, those little like standables of like the images of like the VTubers. I mean, I have a Zentreya one on here next to my Switch. So get those. I mean, I'd love to get like a G-Subs cup made one day. That would be cool. Wall scrolls. Not a lot of people do wall scrolls. Wall scrolls would be cool, honestly. Because everyone does posters. I'm like, what about wall scrolls? They're easier to hang up, and you know, I think they're just kind of better. Aren't a lot of them fabric?
I mean, I'm pretty sure most of them are fabric. By the way, welcome to Cinder Army. So yeah, no, I think some of them are fabric, and then I don't know. Do they do like tarp?
Ooh.
I don't know. Is that
Maybe?
a thing? I don't know, because like if you have like a tarp made, I don't know. Let's see, wall scrolls, YouTubers. I think they're mostly cloth though. I'm gonna be real, or paper maybe.
Oh yeah, there is tarp ones.
Oh, there is tarp?
Yeah, all live wall scrolls, and some are made out of tarp. Oh, yeah, that's cool.
I don't know, like, I can't tell which one would be more durable, though, like, because, you know, if one's made out of not water. Actually, no, if a tarp was made out of water, I'm pretty sure it'd break.
That'd be amazing. Fabric, tarp, or plastic.
Yeah, probably
Says
plastic.
steel. Okay.
But yeah, like, I don't know. Honestly, if one was made with water, I imagine it being like, I don't know. I don't even know how you would do that, actually. Would you, like... laminated or something?
I feel like it would be probably a case, like some kind of like glass, like box that has like the water with coloring in it, like with like dye in it.
I always kind of figured, won't those eventually evaporate or something if it breaks?
Yes. So the water would evaporate, but the dye would stay. So it would just stay in the glass.
Fair enough.
It'd be funny to do like a plushie, do a normal plushie, but then do a comedic one as well. There's just like the tail.
Speaking of Melody earlier, what is your thoughts on those kind of weirder stuff? Like the things I can't say on stream on YouTube.
The Gooners?
Yeah, well, no, I mean it's part of the material, but think of the tail, and then think of what I'm thinking. Like, yeah, you know, I feel like you just have to like, you gotta feel bad like that dragon. Never mind. You don't get it. Never mind.
No, I do get it. I'm just like, hey,
yeah. Here,
you know, honestly,
here, wait. Let's see.
I'm not the type to do that kind of stuff, content, but you know,
I had to throw myself out.
You're fine. I was gonna say, you know, oh my gosh, it's sus. I love the effects that you have that happen on stream. By the way, I'd love to learn how you do some of those. That's amazing.
This is why in lore I live in hell. Since I cannot be trusted up there.
Oh my gosh. Well, I was like, yeah, you know, they're their own breed. I'm not someone that does that type of content, but you know, those types of people, if they want to support me, you know, I guess if they force my hand on things, you know, if they support enough, I guess I could give something back. That's fine. Let's move on.
Anyways, let's see what else we got. Let's see. So, you know, I gotta ask. I don't think I asked this one. If you could choose any company as a sponsor, what company would you choose? I don't know if I asked. I don't know.
Wow, that is a good one, actually. Any company at all?
Any company at all. We've had somebody who said pasta. Everything's on the table.
Steam.
Like all of Valve?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, understandable.
I go with Valve, honestly. You know, everyone probably would say GamerSupps or Microsoft, Apple. Valve. Valve's a good company. They value game developers and players over, you know, like sales and stockholders and profits and stuff. They listen to them, which is why like no other like company that's tried to compete with like Valve and their you know Steam has you know survived. Apparently Amazon tried to make their own thing that flopped horribly and they lost like billions of dollars in like investment in that because they tried to compete against Valve and Steam and failed. So yeah, I mean Valve's a good company. I like the practice. I like their practice. You know, they put their focus on the right things, and because of that, it is why they're doing so well, and why a lot of people like Valve. So yeah,
I mean, like remember the Stadia?
Yeah, I remember Stadia. Stadia trying to compete against fucking the Steam Deck and Nintendo. Yeah, that didn't last long. There was one apparently that like I forgot what it was. It's like some cube box thing that had like 200 games, and they tried to compete against Xbox and PlayStation. That did horrible.
It sounds like one of those plug-and plays, you know, like where back in the day you'd have like those red, yellow, and white cords, and you plug them into the back of your TV.
Yeah. I actually have those games still. I still have those things. They don't work anymore, but
I mean, like, you gotta find an old-ass TV just to plug them into nowadays. Or you gotta get one of those weird converters.
Yeah, it does the converters now. I had to get one for a VHS player. My dad got a whole bunch of VHS tapes and he wanted to watch, so I had to go get one of those.
Do they not make like an updated one for like that though? Like a updated videotape?
I know there's a company that still makes VHS players, but I don't think they make those like for the like have HDMI or something. I may be wrong on that. But what I know, I mean, like, people don't really use them anymore, so there's not a point really. Like, a lot of companies that would make them back then, like Sony, to really make them still. So you gotta rely on third parties.
Fair enough.
That still make them. Yeah.
Let's see. So
it's cool to have an OG one though. They're really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like, so I used to have like a little like Pac-Man game. I think at one point I tried getting the converters for it. No, wait, also, for some reason the Wii U also had it, despite it having an HDMI. It was weird.
Oh, yeah, because it was in, like, some weird transition phase where, people still had old CRT TVs, or you had people that had the, HD TVs, the flat screens. But some flat screens still had the red, white, and orange connection ports.
So weird, though.
I remember like a friend's house, and they had like their dad had like that massive TV, that giant one that like weighed 1,000 pounds.
Yeah. I don't want to break my arms carrying a TV. That sounds terrifying.
Yeah, I wonder. I'm like, my uncle has one, and I remember like as a kid when I used to go visit, like I'd see it, and I'm like, that's so cool. And me being an adult now, thinking about it as I sit here staring at my two monitors, I'm like, that thing's a piece of shit. Why would you fucking buy that? It was horrible. I should have got a Roku. Rokus are better. I love my Roku TV. I don't ever use it, but I mean, it's better.
Joke's on you, ours has wheels.
Y'all have wheels. At least I can carry mine. How many doors you need to detach from your house before you can get it out of the house? I'll give you an answer for mine. It's 0.
I mean, I can carry my TV. It's the only monitor I use. But, like...
I still have a camcorder? Ooh! I mean, I have a Polaroid camera right next to me. So... Yeah, Polaroids are cool. Like, old tech is cool, honestly.
I mean, like, the stuff you can't typically get. Like, I still own, like, a 3DS back there. But I still also own a Game Boy.
Oh, I have my Game Boy still. Yeah, I have one.
I got the Game Boy Advanced, and then I got the fucking Nintendo 3DS.
Let's go! Oh, 3DS was awesome. The normal Nintendo DS it's cool. The 3DS is like the best one though, honestly.
It had every game on it that you could have from that series, except for the fucking Game Boy. Hard modding.
Hard modding.
Just imagine, like, you have like a 3DS, but you somehow are able to get like the Game Boy port in there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
My cousin, she had a 3DS, and I got the Game Boy games that like get in there. They would play. It's just hard to get them in. Sometimes there were places that like provided like a converter thing or like an attachment thing. You would stick to the bottom of it, and then take the Game Boy one or like a Game Boy Color, and you would connect it to that. It was weird. It was like an adapter point, but you had like this massive like block of plastic sticking out at the very bottom. 3DS XL. Oh yeah. And then there's the 2DS, which I think was a piece of shit. I don't know why they did that.
No,
what was the point of the 2DS?
It was a block that people...
It was a block.
It was pointless. It was absolutely pointless.
The definition of a paperweight.
Yeah, like, what's funny is sometimes, I think the selling point of that console was you don't have the 3D, so it wouldn't hurt your eyes. But, you think about it too hard and then realize you can just turn off the 3D.
You can just turn... Yeah, common sense, turn it off. There's a switch for it. Right there.
And then you just got like this Game Boy looking thing that's fatter, and so it doesn't fit in your pocket as well. You know, I think they also made a revision of that where you could fit it in your pocket, but like, it was just a fat brick, and then you could just as well break the screen easier from that.
Do you remember the N64 controller and the way it was shaped? The fact that it had to make specific gloves designed just to keep your hand from cramping when you had to use the third handle.
Yeah, imagine like jigging the stick, or jigging the stick? What the hell? Jigging the stick. So basically you have like your thumb. I've used an N64 before. And you hold it from like the middle and you're like moving your hand. It's just very weird to control for certain games.
Yeah. But you can tell easily who does it a little too, you know, you can tell it with your guy friends, like the ones that kind of have a little bit too much fun with themselves. If they do use that controller for long periods of time, then their hands don't cramp. How can you figure it out? You know, have all of them, you know, play that specific game and do that specific mission where your hand would cramp from it and see who doesn't cramp.
I think that was particularly Mario Party for some reason. I think that was like Mario Party 1.
I think it was Mario Party that caused it a lot. I think it was. Hold on, what? Chat, look it up. Which game caused it like the most hand cramping? So we can, you know, for social experiment. You know. What do you think?
Like it didn't make any sense. Like, if you have that capability, that is truly terrifying, and I have to question what you're using that capabilities nowadays for.
You just do it while you're playing, you know.
Do what while you're playing?
You know, sometimes you can't step away when you're in an intense, Super Smash Bros. Match.
Yes. I sure love button mashing. That's totally what I'm doing while I'm playing Smash Bros. Oh look, it's my favorite character, Roy.
Oh my God, Roy.
I don't know.
I liked using Roy in that game, and then he wasn't around for like forever, and then Super Smash Ultimate came out. I think it's the new one's Ultimate, right?
Yeah, it's Ultimate.
Yeah, and then now it came out and he brought him out, and like, oh yeah, and then this character's far better than him. It's like, oh yeah, I don't want to use.
Yay, Roy's our boy, but apparently he's not the best boy. Sad.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Fox, Speed, Final Destination.
You know, in response to that, like, you can play Fox. I feel like he was nerfed after Melee because Fox was just broken in Melee.
I know, he was fucking abysmally broken. I think the only one that was better than him was Wolf in it. There's another character that was better than Fox in Melee, but other than that, he was horrible to fight against. Like, he was evil.
It's terrifying.
Your friend uses Fox. Your friend uses Fox in like a LAN game match or something like that. Everyone's just gonna look at you and just fucking, you're gonna get hit with a bunch of pillows when you're during the sleepover.
That's where the trauma starts. You just, get beaten the crap out of multiple times.
Fire! So that scene out of Full Metal Jacket with the pillows or the pillow sacks.
I think the only person worse than Fox nowadays is probably Ness, because like his fire fucking locks you in place.
Oh my God. I think a character that I would hate fighting against in New Smash would be Steve. Have you seen the combos people can do with Steve and that? It's wild.
It's truly traumatizing.
Insane.
He has that fucking minecart thing, and then he just beats the shit out of you using like a diamond sword after you upgrade it.
Diamond sword, you can pickaxe to get items, you can build around you, and just it is evil, it is wild, and whoever created that combo is insane. To ever let that go on public.
I think the only thing worse than that is just Hero. Have you seen him? Like,
oh,
because he can fucking explode on you at random. I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
He has like random powers and shit, and then you just go against him and he uses one random attack. It's RNG.
Is Game & Watch still around?
Game & Watch is still around.
Okay.
Yeah. I think he's like I think his best attack is the fucking hammer, actually.
I love how it's like nods towards like older Nintendo games. Like the hammer was the power up for Jumpman. You would get the hammer and you could just break through all the barrels that are coming down. So I'm like, that's cool.
I think I miss when Mario had like the hammer in just about every game, and then they just deleted it from existence. I don't like not necessarily, but like.
How do you feel with? You see that they got rid of it and like, they replaced it with the ability to become an elephant, and then you just that image stuck in my head of Peach, or not Peach, I think it was Daisy becoming an elephant. I'm like, Dumpy.
I swear, Goobus fucking ruined that for me. I'm sorry, it seems rather random, but like Goobus just he made like at one point he made art of just chunky Daisy elephant.
Chunky Daisy elephant, what?
I don't know. He's a really good animator, but like I don't know, it just kind of came out of nowhere, and I was looking for my YouTube feed.
I need to see this.
I can send it to you. Here,
Okay.
Before we continue, though, I gotta ask you a few more questions.
Yeah.
What's your favorite game genre? And second of all, if you could get put into any game, what would it be?
Favorite game genre is Battlefront series. I love the 2015 and 2017 ones from EA. They're not, they don't trump the original ones from 2004 and 2005. Those are my bread and butter favorite ones, out of all of them. And I wish we got the Battlefront 3 we deserved. Fuck you, Disney. Rest in pieces. I mean, the mod community the game was, how long we were like away from Battlefront 3, by the way. The devs that worked on it in LucasArts before it was dissolved said we were 1 week away from completion and release. We were a week away. We could have gotten 13th. 1 week. It was 1 week away from being done.
Oh my god.
So, yeah, I mean, the developers for the game from LucasArts, they gave the modding community what they had for the game, and the modding community went and completed it. So the game is technically complete. I don't know what you need to use in order to play it, but it exists and is out there for you to get your hands on.
Break into Disney.
Which is insane. No, break into Nickelodeon. Get the secret tapes of all the voice actors for SpongeBob cursing. That exists. The episode where it's like the sailor swear words.
It's called Sailor Mouth.
Bleeped out.
Yeah,
Sailor Mouth. Yeah, it is. The voice actors were asked the question about that, and the voice actors SpongeBob and Patrick said that it is locked away in the vault of in Nickelodeon, and it will never see the light of day. No one will ever see it because it's just them. They're like, why do we need to just bleep ourselves? We just say it, after the after production team will just go and bleep it out automatically for us. So they just, it wasn't even it wasn't even like semi cursing. No, it was fire hose. Like they were just going at it.
I mean, that is not the only weird thing about SpongeBob. Fun fact, the animators, they did sketches on Post-it notes. Highly perverted kind of stuff around the SpongeBob staff. They made an entire document, like a book, internally that, I don't think got released publicly, but it, there's some of it online. It's a lot of, horny, repressed, SpongeBob sketches. No joke.
That's wild. That is wild. That's probably locked up in the vault as well.
Probably.
Oh my gosh. But going back to it, a game that I would want to be put in. Wow, that's a good one. Honestly, I'm not sure. If anything. Wow. Zenless Zone Zero. That would be cool.
Wait, would I see you in a trash can?
Probably not.
Opens up a trash can. Ah, yes, an important item, and then just pulls you out.
Just pull you by the tail. It's like, oh my god.
You got a Blitz added to your party.
That's wild. No, you're like at a river or something like that, and you just you feel something grab your hand. You grab your hand, you put your hand out of the water, just meat biting your hand.
I thought it was a Zenless thing. Shit, never mind. I thought it was. I got Honkai, Star Rail, and Zenless confused. Okay. I imagine you being carried by a buff wolf man.
Oh,
I'm sorry,
that's a Star Rail thing?
I thought it was a Zenless thing, though. I'm gonna be real.
No, I think the Zenless thing is like you just find them eating or something like that.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, food is a big thing, and like food is a big thing in Zenless. I mean, like, surprisingly. I like the entire theme of the game. I love the character development and all the characters. It's amazing. It's like it's the only Hoyo game that I'm actually locked into like playing. So I just haven't touched it because I've been waiting for a time to play it on stream again and play through the campaign. So
I just haven't touched it at all. I've played Genshin for like a hot minute, then I played Honkai on stream. Honestly, I liked Honkai, but I also like JRPGs. But I haven't touched Zenless just because I want to get my first impression of it naturally.
Okay. It's worth giving it a try. I think you'll really like it because of the way the story is done, and it focuses a lot on the character development. And I'm pretty sure you'll fall in love with all the characters. I didn't think I would get into it. I tried it when it came out, not expecting much out of it. I thought it'd be like same thing like Genshin for me, where I started playing it and then I just gave up after that because I didn't really, it didn't suit me. Perfect. But after like a week straight of just playing nonstop, I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I really like this game.
Honestly, I'm not sponsored by Atlas, but I'm waiting for Persona 5X to drop, honestly. Side note, it's like a Chinese game that only recently got announced in US patch.
I saw something about Persona at Gamescom when I was watching it. So I don't remember if it's coming out this year or like
it's coming out in June on the 26th.
Okay, so it is this year. Sorry, I can't remember. It was that in like many of the games. There are a lot of like adventure games, not many shooters or multiplayer games this time around. It's a lot of co-op, like adventure and horror that are coming out this year. So a lot of indie. There's a lot of indie this year.
I mean, it has to be the year of the indie because the current like AAA game development is kind of in
quadruple.
It's in the let's just say it's in the dump right now. Yeah. Kind of sad.
You got indie like AAA games failing, and then you got like game developers like Arrowhead, a team of 100 people making a game from like an outdated engine, and then you have Lethal Company that is made by one person. So is the definition of I love everyone with Helldivers is just like Tony Stark built this in a cave with a box of scraps. It's like yeah. That sounds about right.
Like
it fits it.
I'm waiting for Silksong to release. Deltarune's getting a new update for their chapters.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I mean Persona 5X is Sega, but I can't say anything.
Gotta
love Sega. Other than the weird shit they apparently have on their websites. I found that out today, apparently.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that I found out they have like a gender pay gap and some explanations on their websites, and I was just like, huh.
What?
I don't know. I found it on accident. I just hit the bottom of the page and it popped up something, and it was like, oh.
Yeah, that's odd.
Yeah. But that aside, so we have a few questions left. And one of them is which, let's see. What is your favorite beverage? Is it salt water?
Alcoholic or non-alcoholic? Salt water. Water. What is this? That's crazy.
Oh, okay, cool. So I don't have to throw you near the ocean. Cool.
What? It'd be Sprite. I like Sprite.
I see. So we throw you towards the top ocean. I got you. Okay, so
top ocean.
Here, I got you. Hold on. Come with me.
Help.
Anyways, thank you for coming on today. No, hey, hold on. You can't. Actually, you know, I still carry you out like this. Is fine. Thank you for coming out today, everybody. We're probably gonna raid into someone else. Let's see who we got today. Let's see. Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
They can still hear us.
We both just got thrown. That's wild.
So now that we're outside, can I ask you a few questions? Like, what are these scales made of? You know, like, are they edible?
No! No, they're not edible.
Well, what if I, like, try to, like, if I cut a few of them off, would they make, like, chips?
First off, ow, that would hurt. Second, I mean, I guess, maybe you like keratin. I don't know if you're into chewing your nails much, but...
I don't know, like... Hear me out. Like, you know, actually, I don't know. I mean, it's still edible though, like, right? Do alligators, like, do they regrow their arms kind of like you know, like
No, we don't.
Oh.
We're not like salamanders.
Oh, okay, so different type of lizard. Got you. I'm adding this to my notes right now. Like,
she's trying to cook something. I think she's trying to cook me.
Oh, they can still hear us. Let's raid Yomi. Actually, maybe not Yomi. Maybe Yomi. I don't know. Yomi seems like a good person to raid right now. You know, let's act like they don't hear us right now. Go check out the blue lady. Go check out everybody else. Blitz is in the description of, like, will be in the Blitz in the video. Good night, everybody. Bye.
Bye-bye. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you for being on board today.
Okay. Thank you for coming by.
I appreciate it. Yeah, no problem. I got the email and I was like, you know what? Yeah, I got time. I can show up for this one. Why not? Oh. So it was awesome. I had a great time.